I was passed out in the bathtub the other day, dreaming I was a hotshot detective, hunting down the people responsible for killing a certain 2015 anime. My investigation led me to one particular suspect, Manglobe Inc., the studio behind some true anime juggernauts, such as Samurai Champloo, Ergo Proxy, and Deadman Wonderland. Those were all damn good anime, but I'm going to be talking about the one they released in 2015 that I loved, Gangsta. The story of two dudes on the streets of a gang-filled city. It was freaking awesome, but unfortunately, this show has a tragic story. I'll get into why it's tragic in just a moment, but I need you to listen to something. You see, I'm a bit of an anime intro aficionado, and Gangsta doesn't disappoint. But banging intros aside, why is Gangsta so awesome? Let me tell you. Babes, style, and death, superhuman, samurai. Oh, I'm sorry, you must not have heard me. Death! Superhuman samurai. Nick's his name, and by golly is this MF one hard-ass dude. When someone pisses him off, he shoots up 3 gallons of super steroids and goes goddamn nutty on some suckers. All while the music is popping off in the background like this.
Barry, this is bad. There's no way out.
Everything about this show is dripping with style. An example, a scene where, of course, Nick is just wrecking shit up, and since he's pretty much completely deaf, the music fades out and we get a glimpse into what he's hearing. And then his partner comes out of nowhere, blasts off a 1911 beside his ear, and Nick don't give a shit. He doesn't react. Cool. Now let's get to the babes. Nick and his eye-patched brother need a secretary for some reason, so they hire Alex, and you'd think her only purpose in the show is to be a babe, but she's actually quite interesting, and I enjoyed her story arc. But she's also a babe. That's true. I mean, it's not the most deep and intelligent anime. It's no Attack on Titan, but that doesn't really matter when the entire thing is enjoyable. It's definitely a show that even in the boring parts can be totally engrossing. That's all pretty freaking amazing. So, who crossed me? Who deserves a proper mugging for what happened to Gangsta? Well, apparently a bunch of bad hombres over there in Japan running Manglobe made a few mistakes, racking up somewhere between 350 to 544 million yen in debt. This all happened smack dab in the middle of Gangsta's production, so
you're fired.
So the studio owners decided, let's just scrub ourselves off the face of the internet, abruptly canceling Gangsta halfway through its first season. You want to know the real kicker? One of the people responsible for this is this goober. If you told me he was some homeless Iowa farmer, I'd believe you. Him and his buddy named Takashi, who for the life of me I can't find any info on, but who won't escape my grasp for long. Started Manglobe Inc. in the wee years of 2002, and running it up until what I assume was a drunkenly bad night of gambling in Las Vegas, leaving the writers and directors with a big ol' go screw yourself. Right now the farmer is totally MIA. His last credits were just about before Gangsta came out. I guess no one remembers your prize-winning pig because you eviscerated it with a shotgun before it was done growing. Takashi seems to be known for basically the same things, but apparently he doesn't even freaking exist, so I don't know what to say about him. As much as all of this makes me incredibly angry, it does make you feel a little bad for the poor animators. Apparently, Japan still has a bit of commie blood because even though they take in around $18 billion USD from anime, most of these creators are paid basically nothing. Which means that most of these animators are likely working on this stuff because they love it. Except in this case, nobody cared and they have no jobs.
This is treason! This means war!
So in conclusion, Manglobe Inc. is one of the most villainous organizations to ever live. I wouldn't be surprised if the evildoers were still out there, gaining power and influence so they can cancel another aspiring anime classic. I've been your American Otaku, and I'll see you next time.